it's Chanel again, and today is a special day because if you haven't guessed from the title, today is the 1 year anniversary of the Glamour House Malaysian hair. So technically today is like its birthday. It's 1 year old, and I can't believe just how that I made it a year and that this hair is still amazing because I was told it could go for like a year. And I wanted to go for a year because of how much I spent on the hair. But the fact that here I am a year later and this hair is still as like beautiful as the day I got it. Oh my gosh. I'm quite excited. So today, yes, today's my hair's birthday. And I'm just going to throw it out there because I'm gonna straight up celebrate it because I don't know who else can you like, who else you know's hair can last for a year. Like, has any other hair had a birthday? Like, have any other hair ever made it to like a 1 year old? I don't know. None of my other hair did. So I'm gonna be excited and do a video on it. So yes, this is the Glamour House Malaysian hair. The name was Midnight Romance. I don't believe they make it anymore, or at least at the moment, this hair is not up there for sale. They have the Passion, which is Malaysian too, and it has tighter curl ringlets than this one does. These are a little looser, but it's still really prettier. It's really pretty. The Passion's more of a kinky curly. And this one was more looser curl. It's probably past a year now. All I remember is that I bought it in February and I installed it in sometime in March. So I don't remember the actual date, but today I'm saying it's its birthday. So some info for you all. I don't remember what lens I put in. You're gonna have to go and look at my very first video on this hair, which I think was like a 6-month update. And I gave info on the hair, concerning what, like, the amount of bundles I bought and all. I'm pretty sure I only bought 4 bundles, and the lengths, I believe, ranged from 16 to 24. Throughout the year has done pretty darn good. Give it up for Glamour House of Hair. Because I was really concerned because the hair was really expensive, and I remember when the hair first came in, one of the bundles went bad on me, like really, really quick. I installed it, did my first co-wash on it, and like one of like the 24-inch ones or whatever, it just drawled up and knotted. And I was like, oh my gosh, I spent all this money on this hair that tangled up like that. Like, and I washed it properly because I've had virgin hair before in the past. So that did make me a little nervous. But they have excellent customer service. Told the lady what happened, and she's like, oh, no problem. It's okay. I'll send you out another batch right now. And no added charge to me or anything like that. She sent me another bundle. She didn't request for me to send the old one. She's just like, hey, send me, I'll send you a new bundle for what happened, and I'm really, really sorry. So that is like absolutely great, because that's like, I've never heard of any other company doing that. So I was really, really excited about that. And once I reinstalled the new hair, it was like perfect. And just so you know, like, this is a half wig. All the hair that I ever put in my hair, I always make it into half wigs so I can just easily keep up with my own hair. I never redid the wig or anything like that. I used is the deluxe weaving cap from Sally's, and that cap is the bomb. I've used it for my other 2 half wigs too, and they are solid, not ripping, not going nowhere. And this is a year old, been through a lot, and it's never ripped or anything like that on me, which is good. Oh, I did color it. I think it was with John Frieda's hair color, which they're professionals one. I think that's the only hair color I ever use when I color my hair, because I mean, they're good high-end store bought like hair color. You'll never go wrong with them, and you'll never get any fade or washout, anything like that. So the color has maintained itself and it still looks great. Coloring it didn't damage it or anything like that, I noticed. And that was like permanent color, so it did really well. Of course, over time, you're gonna get shedding. That's just a part of life. The wefts were done beautifully, and in the first few months, there was barely any shedding, but after like that third month, it started to come out like good old weave does, and like clumps when you comb through it and things like that. So I think at the 6-month mark, I reinstalled the rest of the hair. When I did the wig, I had bought 4 bundles, but I only installed 3.5. And that's usually how I do my wigs all together. Like when I make a half wig, I always buy 4 bundles. People think I'm ridiculous for buying that much hair because they're like, oh, you could totally make a wig off of 2 bundles or 2.5 or maybe even 3 if you want really, really full hair. But 3.5, like 4 bundles, ridiculous. No, I like my hair big. I like it full. I know what I'm doing. So I installed 3.5, and that hair was thick, big, and everything like that. It pretty much, the hair looked like this, tamed down, like when it was wet and things like that, with products, which I liked because I knew like throughout time it's gonna shed. So once it got pretty thin, and a lot of the hair was just breaking off and things like that, at the ends, and it was bad. And at the 6-month mark, I went and installed the rest of the hair that I had left over, which the hair I had left over was from like the 20-inch bundle. And I placed that into the hair to refill it. Just so you all know what I've been using on this hair so far to like maintain its texture and softness and things like that. Comb it with a wide tooth comb like this, or this is a new comb I recently got, which is a detangling comb, and this is a god. That I got from Sally's. Both of these I got from Sally's. This is great to comb through it when it's dry. I love this comb when it's wet because if you see, it gets fat up top, but it's real narrow at the bottom. So this part like gets those tangles, like gets in it, and then separates them as you're like combing through. So I'm loving this. It's great for this hair. Also the good old, I forgot what this brush is called, but the good old curly hair brush, I'm calling it that, to comb through. Great for combing through it when it's wet, and just mostly depending on what look I want, just like getting all the curls evenly like bundled together. Products I use, I am a big fan of the one and only Argan Oil hair line with this hair. I use the curling cream. With this hair, I use the mousse with this hair, and I also use the argan oil on this hair. Also, I got to give it up for coconut oil. Organic virgin coconut oil is what brings like this hair back to life. When it really starts to get dry and just feels rough and things like that, I slab this on as a sealant after I put my moisturizer in. And this hair ain't quitting. It ain't quitting with no coconut oil. And then a leave-in, like when I don't want to do a soak day, because I don't sleep in this hair, so I don't have to co-wash too often or drench my hair too often to get the curl pattern I want. So on days the hair still like looks pretty good, whatever, and I don't need to like soak it down and put moisturizer and stuff like that in it to get the curl pattern I want. I just want to like damp it a little just to bring life back to the curl. I've been using this is new, the pH or something like that, yeah. And it's a Pro Vitamin Leave-In Conditioner. I got this from Sally's as well. This really is really, really good. I'm in love with it. It's something really, really new that I'm just starting. And I see like it just does better than going and getting John Frida's frizzies and things like that for this hair. It's just curly hair needs its hair to be pH balanced, like why you have the apple cider rinses and things like that. And I love the apple cider rinse. I've used it a few times, and yeah, it does bring it back, but it stinks, let's be honest. And this doesn't stink, and you can spritz it on your hair as a leave-in whenever you want to, and it really does just bring life back to the curls. And for shampoo and conditioner, back in the day, I did use the good old team of Redken Extreme Shampoo and Conditioner. I started off with this stuff when I first got the hair a year ago, and I used it for forever up till a couple of months ago, and I stopped using it. And I'll probably use it later on as a clarifying shampoo or something like that, and conditioner. Don't really know. I don't wash this hair too often, but yeah, like if it really has a lot of buildup, I'll probably use that. But I kind of switched to the Hair One, and this is the hair cleanser and conditioner for curly hair, and this is at Sally's. This bottle itself is $27.99. Really, really big though. This is 1 liter, and this is kind of like shampoo that doesn't like lather. It's like conditioner that cleanses your hair, but doesn't lather. It just cleanses it. But the Win, there you go. So this, I guess, is a knockoff of the Win, or at least a store-bought one like you can get in stores. And Hair One has like different, I think 3 or 4 different clarifying conditioners that you can get with them depending on your hair type. And I got the one for curly, and it has, of course, argan oil in it. The other ones have like some other different oils for different type of hair, and that's what I've been using when I wash this hair. And it works really, really good. I don't care for the scent. It does not smell too pleasant. It doesn't stink. Does it stink? I don't know. It just doesn't smell good. I've been using that. I like it a lot. I don't feel that the hair is dry afterwards or is really, really tangled. I think it works really, really well. Oh, tangling? Yeah, it does tangle at this point. Everyone knows that curly hair is going to like lock up together anyways, but this hair flat out doesn't lock up. It does tangle if it's not properly combed through and moisturized right. So you pretty much have to stay on that if you don't want your hair to look nasty and matted in the back and things like that, which it usually doesn't because I keep it like well moisturized and things like that, so I don't have too many problems with it. But at this point it is tangling a lot more than it was when I first got it, and it's high maintenance. It's extra high maintenance now that it's a year old, but it's still beautiful hair, and I love that I've been able to keep it this long. So I hope that was a good enough review for you all concerning the hair. Sorry it's not like available to buy at the moment, but Passion is available, and that's Malaysian hair as well. And look, just so you all can see, just with me like pulling my hands through it, just combing it through, see, that's the kind of shedding you get. So just so you see the amount of shedding. That's just me combing my fingers through. Imagine if I put a comb through it right now. But anyways, I hope you guys liked my 1-year updates on my Glamour house. They have some excellent hair. All the other hair or half wigs I have with them, I've bought with them, and the hair is also excellent and rocking on strong. But of course, if you have any questions or concerns or anything I didn't address in this video, please leave them down below. If you simply like me, I hope you do, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe up top, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye.
They made my life a misery. I thought they had the lock and key, but I found soon they got no right to me.